Hi, this is Chris with Action Technology and Travel, and today we're going to navigate the German train system website, and I'll show you how it can be a better deal to buy tickets if you know your itinerary rather than using a Eurail Pass. Um, so let's say we want to go to the German train website. I've already got a couple tabs open that are kind of already got in advance, but I would just put in, you know, German train, and I get to the Deutsche Bahn, and that's the site we want to go to. And it's already moved it to English, but it usually comes up and it's in German, um, Deutsch, and then I usually change it to English. Okay, and then you log in, and I've already logged in over here. And in the login, it gives all of your information. I would highly recommend creating a DB login, regardless, even if you're not going to buy tickets here, because they do give all of the train schedules throughout Europe, even for countries that are not Germany or adjacent to Germany. Just let me give you an example of train tickets and costs and things like that. So if you go, like some travel books recommend, and you get a Eurail Pass, and this is the Low Country Germany pass. So basically, it's a two-country pass, but they consider the Netherlands, Luxembourg, and Belgium essentially to be one country in a way. One traveler in second class. Um, if you pick 4 days and 2 months, that's $284, which may or may not be a good deal because you don't really have to worry about reservations and things like that. So let's see a little bit of planning, what a little bit of planning can do. So let's take, for example, Frankfurt main train station. So let's say you fly into Frankfurt and you somehow get to downtown Frankfurt and you want to go to Munich. So here we are, the Munich so those are the two big train stations. And let's say we know our date is going to be a later date. So let's pick August 8th, a Tuesday. And we just want a one-way trip. And let's say we just pick a time, let's say 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So let's just search here. Okay. So here comes all of our options. Now if you look, the open unrestricted ticket is $103. So if you buy a ticket, just walk up to the counter. It costs you $103 on the ICE train, which is a 3-hour journey from Frankfurt to Munich. But if you look in the savings fares, if you go at 7:54 p.m., that fare can come down to 19 euros. So that's a good deal. I mean, to ride on the ICE train for 19 euros. But the thing is, it's kind of like buying an unrestricted airfare where you have to travel on that exact train at that exact time. And we'll show you. I mean, it's a regular second class ICE train that goes right into the Hofbahnhof in Munich. So let's say I go and I want to buy that. Now they do, if you do want a reservation for a seat, you will have to pay extra for that. So let me get to there. So I can get an online ticket, and I'll show you the mobile phone ticket here in a minute. You can have it mailed to you or whatever. So you can actually reserve a seat for €4.50, and you can pick what kind you want with a table or window or whatever. So you have to pay an extra $4.50. If the train is not full, you can find any open seat and sit in it. And there's lots of videos, and I'll probably have some videos later this summer on that. But if you just feel more comfortable buying a seat than reserving a seat, then go for it. If I said proceed, it will come up to the, you can show what seats you want. Let's go to the seats here, and you can pick which car, which coach. It will show you where in there. So if, let's say I don't like coach 21, I want coach 29. I can, that one looks pretty full. That's a first class coach. That's probably why. These have the tables. Here's where the luggage rack is. You can see where the bathrooms are. This train's pretty empty, so you can kind of pick and choose where you want to go. So when you look at that, now let's go back and pick one between. I'll just close this. Let me go back here. Let me put it back in English. And let's say we want to go between Frankfurt and let's say Amsterdam Central, which is the main train station in there. And let's say we want to go on that same day. Let's say it's August 8th, which is a Tuesday. And you know, we don't really have anything. So remember, this is a two country trip, right? And if you look, here's well, it's got 5 connections, but here's one with one connection for 39 euros. Let's keep going. Let's see what else we got here. Here's one for 34 euros. It's a four stopper. There's a non-stop for 69 euros. Here's one with another 4-stopper for 29 euros. The point being is that if you're able to be flexible with your time and understand and plan ahead, then it is significantly cheaper to book your tickets manually than it is to use the Eurail passes. Let me go back and log into again so you can see my tickets. I can show you. I have some tickets that are already purchased, so you can see my tickets. Let's put this in here. One update, and you can see here are my tickets that I've purchased for travel. So then if I if I go in there, I can look at my taking my family to give you an itinerary, but I can download my online ticket. And there it is right there. I can go and I can print it out. So I got, in this itinerary, I got me, my wife, and my 2 teenage daughters. And this one goes from Heidelberg to Füssen. And that's a pretty long trip. It's actually a 2-connection trip. But I got all 4 of us with seat reservations for 76 euros, which I think was a pretty good deal. So if you break that down, that's about 18 euros per person to go on that trip. So when you compare that to the 4 days of this for $284, that means each person is paying about $71 per day to use it. So you have to think, am I going to spend more than $71 on those tickets that I'm going to take to make this worthwhile? So think about that when you're buying a Eurail Pass. Okay, now I'm going to show you about using the DB Navigator app, which is the official app of the German train system. So I push on the app, and it comes up. It will give me a map. It has all the same information that you can do from the website. I can book train tickets. I can do all the same stuff on this mobile app. It's a really well-designed app. I can push this button here. I can see that I'm logged in, and then I can go to my tickets. And as you can see, here is that Heidelberg to Füssen one that I was showing you earlier. I click on mobile ticket, and there is the barcode for the ticket that the conductor can scan. All the national train companies have similar apps. So here's the one for the Dutch train system. And you can see I bought a ticket from Amsterdam to Cologne. So I push on tickets, and it'll show you where in the ICE car all the cars are. And then here's my ticket right here, and there's my barcode, same as that. So don't be afraid to use the mobile apps. Don't be intimidated by using the DB site or any other national train sites, such as the Netherlands train site or the French train sites. They're all very excellent, very easy for foreigners to buy tickets, and use the mobile apps as a complementary tool when you get there to find alternate routes. The DB app also includes all of the local trains, such as the MVV in Munich or some of the other local transport organizations. So they all work together to buy tickets in combination. Thank you for watching. Please go to www.actiontechnology.net to read my blog about more technology and travel. Thank you.